why your organized home is actually working against you after 60. Most people over 60 think they're great at keeping their homes organized. But here's something shocking. That perfectly organized home you're so proud of might be secretly stealing your independence every single day. The storage system that worked when you were 40 is now making simple tasks dangerous and exhausting. Stay with me, because what I'm about to share could completely change how you think about your living space. I'm Marcus from Seniors Cleaning Hacks, and over the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly why traditional organizing methods are failing seniors, and the 5 game-changing strategies that'll transform your home into a space that actually supports your independence. If you're ready to discover organizing secrets that could add years of comfortable living to your life, hit that like button now and subscribe to Seniors Cleaning Hacks, because this information could be life-changing.
Right now, millions of Americans over 60 are living in homes that look perfectly organized on the surface. Every closet has its place. Every drawer is divided into neat sections. Holiday decorations sit in labeled boxes. Kitchen gadgets are tucked away in cabinets. But underneath all that organization lies a dangerous truth. These homes are designed for younger bodies that could bend, stretch, and lift without consequence. They're built for sharper memories that could recall exactly which box held the winter scarves. They're organized for energy levels that never seem to run out. Your home should be your greatest ally as you age, not your daily opponent. Yet most seniors are unknowingly living in spaces that demand too much physical effort, create unnecessary stress, and actually increase the risk of accidents and injuries. The methods you learned decades ago aren't just outdated, they're working against you. And it's time to change that. Make sure you're subscribed to Seniors Cleaning Hacks, because we're diving deep into solutions that actually work.
The story of Eleanor, a 69-year-old retired teacher from Ohio. Eleanor took tremendous pride in her immaculate home. Every room looked like it belonged in a magazine. Her friends constantly praised her organizational skills. But Eleanor had a secret problem. Despite all her perfect systems, daily life was becoming increasingly difficult. Her favorite mixing bowls lived in the bottom cabinet, requiring her to get on her knees every time she wanted to bake. Important documents were filed away so carefully that finding them required searching through multiple folders. Her reading glasses had 4 different designated spots around the house, yet she could never find them when needed. Eleanor's beautifully organized home was actually making her life harder, not easier. She was spending more time searching, more energy retrieving things, and putting her body at risk with unnecessary bending and stretching. The turning point came when Eleanor realized something crucial. Organization isn't about making things look good, it's about making life easier, and her current system was failing that basic test. Sound familiar? Drop a comment below if you've experienced this same frustration. You're definitely not alone.
Strategy number 1. Ditch the container obsession. Here's where most seniors go wrong. They think more containers mean better organization. Walk into any home improvement store and you'll see endless aisles of bins, baskets, and boxes promising to solve all your storage problems. But here's what happens in reality. Those containers become what I call organized clutter. You buy a beautiful basket for magazines, then another bin for craft supplies. Soon, you have containers for everything, but accessing what's inside becomes a daily workout. Eleanor's basement was filled with perfectly labeled plastic bins stacked floor to ceiling, holiday decorations, old photos, kitchen extras. But when was the last time she actually opened most of them? And more importantly, every time she needed something from those bins, she had to move heavy containers, risk losing her balance on step stools, or strain her back bending and lifting. The container trap creates 3 major problems. First, it gives you permission to keep more stuff than you actually need. When everything has a designated container, it feels organized, even when it's really just hidden clutter. Second, containers make everything harder to access. Instead of reaching for an item, you now have to locate the right container, move other containers out of the way, dig through the contents, and then put everything back in. Third, stacked containers become dangerous. They're heavy, unstable, and require movements that put seniors at risk for falls and injuries. The solution? Start thinking access over storage. Instead of asking, where can I put this, ask, how easily can I get to this when I need it?
Strategy number 2, the magic zone method. Traditional organizing says kitchen items belong in the kitchen, bedroom items in the bedroom, office supplies in the office. But this room-by-room thinking ignores how your body actually moves through your day. Eleanor discovered something revolutionary, organizing by energy zones instead of room categories. She created what she called her good day zones and challenging day zones. Good day zones contain items she uses when feeling energetic and mobile. These might be spread across multiple rooms, but they all require similar physical effort to access. Challenging day zones are positioned within easy reach of where she spends time during lower energy periods. This means keeping reading materials, snacks, water, medications, and entertainment options all within arm's reach of her favorite chair. This approach is brilliant because it acknowledges a reality many seniors face. Some days your body cooperates, and some days it doesn't. Your home organization should adapt to both scenarios. Eleanor set up a comfort station next to her living room recliner with everything she might need during a flare-up day: herbal teas, healthy snacks, current book, phone charger, notepad, reading glasses, and a soft throw blanket. No more trips to 3 different rooms just to get comfortable. This isn't about giving up or admitting defeat. It's about being smart and realistic about how your needs change over time.
Strategy number 3 is to make everything visible. Your memory is precious. Don't waste it trying to remember which container holds what item. This is where Eleanor made one of her smartest changes. She replaced every opaque storage container with clear alternatives. Suddenly, her pantry transformation was remarkable. Instead of opening 5 different containers to find pasta sauce, she could see everything at a glance. The science behind this is called cognitive load reduction. When items are visible, your brain doesn't have to work as hard to locate and identify them. This saves mental energy for more important things and reduces the frustration of forgotten purchases. Eleanor applied this visibility principle throughout her home. Medicine cabinet got clear, shallow organizers so every bottle was visible. Craft supplies moved to open shelving instead of closed bins. Refrigerator leftovers went into glass containers with clear lids. Frequently used kitchen items stayed on counters in attractive holders. The results were immediate. She stopped buying duplicate items because she could see what she already owned. Cooking became more enjoyable because ingredients were easy to locate. Daily tasks required less mental effort. Remember, your home should support your memory, not test it. If you regularly forget what you own until you stumble across it by accident, it's time to prioritize visibility. Strategy number 4, master the American seasonal shift. Living in America means dealing with dramatic seasonal changes, from brutal Minnesota winters to scorching Arizona summers. Yet most seniors organize as if every season happened simultaneously. Eleanor's closets were packed with summer sandals in January and heavy coats in July. Her garage held pool supplies next to snow shovels. This approach wastes space and makes finding current season items unnecessarily difficult. The seasonal rotation system changed everything. Twice yearly, Eleanor now swaps out seasonal items. Spring/summer setup. Light clothing moves to prime closet real estate. Heavy blankets and comforters go into storage. Seasonal decor reflects current weather. Outdoor furniture gets priority in accessible storage. Fall/winter setup. Warm clothing takes over main closet space. Summer items move to secondary storage. Holiday decorations become easily accessible. Gardening supplies move to back storage areas. Critical American twist. Never store fabric items in hot attics or damp basements. Extreme temperatures and humidity destroy clothing, bedding, and other materials. Eleanor uses climate-controlled areas like spare room closets with rolling bins that slide easily without heavy lifting.
This system makes every season feel fresh while keeping your active wardrobe manageable and relevant. Share this video with someone who needs to hear about seasonal organizing. It could transform their entire home experience.
Strategy number 5, design your morning success. The first 90 minutes of your day set the tone for everything that follows. For seniors, morning energy is particularly precious. It's when your body feels most rested and your mind is clearest. Eleanor used to exhaust herself before breakfast, walking from bedroom to bathroom to kitchen to den, gathering medications, glasses, notepad, and morning tea supplies. By the time she finally settled in her chair, she felt like she'd already worked out. The morning flow system eliminated this energy drain completely. Eleanor created a morning command center containing everything needed for her first hour. The morning hub includes daily medications and a weekly organizer, reading glasses and magnifying glass, phone with charger cord, a small electric kettle with tea selection, notepad and favorite pen, today's newspaper or tablet, light breakfast items like nuts or fruit. This setup means Eleanor's morning routine flows smoothly from one activity to the next without interruption, backtracking, or unnecessary movement. The psychological benefit is enormous. Starting the day feeling capable and organized creates positive momentum that carries through afternoon and evening activities. You can customize your morning hub based on personal preferences. Love morning stretches? Keep resistance bands nearby. Enjoy devotional reading? Position your spiritual books within reach. Need to check weather and news? Ensure devices are charged and accessible. Comment below and tell me what you'd put in your ideal morning hub. I love hearing how viewers adapt these strategies to their unique needs.
Strategy number 6, the independence safety check. Here's something most organizing advice completely ignores: safety. Pretty organization means nothing if it puts you at risk for falls, strains, or injuries. Eleanor's safety audit revealed dangerous habits she'd never considered. High storage dangers, reaching overhead for frequently used items, standing on stools or chairs to access upper shelves, storing heavy items above shoulder height. Low storage problems, bending deeply into bottom cabinets multiple times daily, kneeling to access floor-level storage, crawling under beds or into closet floors. The safe storage zone runs from mid-thigh to shoulder height, the area you can access comfortably while standing upright. Everything you use regularly should live in this zone. Eleanor moved her most used dishes from high cabinets to waist-level drawers. Coffee mugs came down from overhead shelves to counter-height storage. Heavy pots relocated from bottom cabinets to accessible pantry shelving. The result? Eleanor's daily tasks became noticeably easier, and her end-of-day back pain disappeared almost entirely.
Advanced strategy, the energy mapping method. This technique takes zone organizing to the next level. Eleanor learned to map her daily energy patterns and organize accordingly. Peak energy times, usually mornings, schedule tasks requiring more physical effort like laundry, cleaning, or organizing projects. Medium energy times, midday, handle routine maintenance, meal preparation, light cleaning. Low energy times, often late afternoon or evening, position comfort items, entertainment, and relaxation materials for easy access. Eleanor arranged her home so that evening activities required minimal movement or effort. Books, remote controls, cozy blankets, herbal teas, and phone chargers all stayed within arm's reach of her preferred evening spot. This energy-conscious approach means your home supports you throughout the entire day, not just during peak hours.
The transformation results. 6 months after implementing these strategies, Eleanor's home felt completely different. Not bigger, better. More spacious in terms of ease and comfort, rather than square footage. Daily tasks that once required significant physical effort now happened smoothly. Morning routines flowed without interruption. Evening relaxation didn't require multiple trips across the house. Most importantly, Eleanor felt more confident in her own space. No more worrying about reaching too high or bending too low. No more forgetting where essential items were stored. No more exhausting herself with unnecessary movement. Her home finally worked with her instead of against her. Eleanor describes the change perfectly. I'm not just organized anymore. I'm organized for the person I am today, not the person I was 20 years ago.
Your next steps. These strategies work, but only if you implement them. Start with the area of your home that frustrates you most. Maybe it's the kitchen, where you can't reach everyday items. Perhaps it's the bedroom, where morning routines feel chaotic. Or the living room, where relaxation requires too much preparation. Pick one strategy from today's video and implement it this week. Don't try to transform everything at once. Sustainable change happens gradually. Remember to subscribe to Seniors Cleaning Hacks for more practical tips designed specifically for seniors who want their homes to support their independence. Hit that notification bell so you never miss strategies that could improve your daily life. Your home should enhance your golden years, not complicate them. These organizing methods aren't about perfection. They're about creating a living space that adapts to your changing needs while maintaining your dignity and independence. Like this video if it gave you ideas for improving your own home organization. Share it with friends who might benefit from these senior-focused strategies. And comment below with your biggest organizing challenge. I read every comment and often create videos addressing viewer questions. Your next chapter should be lighter, easier, and entirely on your terms. Make sure your home organization supports that vision.